Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're hungry because we have Chef Joseph Shawana joining us from Halifax to share a truly drool-worthy daily dish. He's making a wild ramp and maple pesto chicken with wild garlic spring vegetables. It sounds amazing. It's a dish inspired by his Indigenous heritage. Chef, it is so wonderful to see you. The recipe sounds incredible. And I also hear you foraged many of the ingredients you're using today. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Me, my wife, and my son, we love foraging, especially for wild leeks. When they come up in the spring, they're the first vegetable to come up in the spring. So as soon as the white trillium flowers come up, then we know exactly that the wild rats is coming up, and then that's a chance for our son to get nice and dirty in the mud and in the dirt, just to dig the roots out and devour as much as we can, being as sustainable as possible.
Oh, he's got to love that. All right, here at home is what you're going to need to make this recipe. You need wild ramps, you need maple syrup, pine nuts, one whole chicken, some wild garlic, heirloom carrots, leeks, and salt and pepper. All right, Chef, how do we start?
Yeah, so you want to get nice Canadian chicken right here. You can buy this butterflied already. I like to do it myself. It's a little bit cheaper to do it yourself. So I just butterfly it down here. And for the wild garlic, if you don't have wild garlic oil, you can use just regular oil and mix a little crushed garlic in there. You just want to spread your wild garlic oil all over the chicken, and just a sprinkle of salt and a dash of pepper. Then while this is resting, you're going to grab your food processor and you're going to add your pine nuts, a few of your wild leeks. You're going to have some maple syrup, just to sweeten it up a bit. And for the greenness, for that bright, vibrant green, you're going to get your leek tops. So we're using the leek tops. We're also going to use the leek bottoms when you braise your chicken in the oven. So you're just going to add your leek tops and make sure that you rinse all your leeks under cold running water, just to get rid of all the dirt and debris that's inside. And you're just going to blitz this with a little dash of oil. Then you're going to get it going until it gets nice and smooth. I made some ahead of time, so I have some right here. I have this nice vibrant green. Reminds me of just when those wild leeks just come up in the spring. So you're just going to be very generous, depending on if you like that garlicky, oniony flavor.
As you're painting your pesto over that chicken there, Chef, you say that using Canadian chicken is super important to your cooking. Why is that?
A lot of Canadian chicken, it's raised without antibiotics, without hormones, without any steroids. It's full of goodness, and you can actually tell the difference from Canadian chicken versus the other chicken out there. Is the color of the skin is usually a nice brighter orange or yellow color, and that just signifies me it's more fresh, it's a lot more flavorful. All the chicken, the 90% of the chicken farmers in Canada are all family owned and operated, which is phenomenal, because family roots is very important to me and my family.
Gee, just one more thing to love about Canada, our chicken.
Yes.
Okay, what's next in the recipe?
You're just going to get your vegetables, just cut them any way you want. Don't have to be fancy, just has to taste delicious, right? So just cut your vegetables. I just always rinse off the carrots. I don't need to peel them because there's more nutrients inside the peeling itself. Then you're just going to lay them in your pan with the other leeks that we rinsed off earlier. So I like to leave the bottoms on because there's more flavor in the roots that release when you're cooking. All the natural oils just start coming right out of the chicken. So, of the leeks. Yes. Yeah. And you're just going to brush that with a little bit more oil, garlic oil, just like so. A little bit of salt and pepper. Your vegetables do not come seasoned. And you're going to place this in the oven at 350, 375 until the internal temperature. This should be your best friend when you're dealing with chicken. It should read at least 165 in the oven. So we serve it just like this right in the pan.
Yeah.
And remember to keep your bones and all your leftover vegetables and the drippings, because you can make a really good soup out of the leftovers and all that flavorful bits at the bottom of your dish or your pan that you're using.
Thank you for that recipe. So good, Chef.
No problem. Thank you.
You can find it on cityline.tv if you want to make that. Remember, use a Canadian chicken.